Ah!
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of 4GQ2V Daily Bites. Daily Gaming Bites, actually. I forgot that part. Sorry, Flamish. I couldn't read your title for a second. Got all the snowflakes on it. But anyway, welcome back to another episode. We're glad that you're listening to us. I'm your host, Carlo, aka Clowns, and co-host below is Gregory. Goy Burts, like yogurt. Like Goy Yogurt Burts. Yeah, like that. Like so, very close. What's going on, buddy?
I'm a little bit too tired to say anything about that. I worked so hard, man. I just dropped this video from Forza Horizon 5. Go give it a watch. I'm very excited to see what you all think, guys. But yeah, I'm excited, Clowns. New topics, new show. As always, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah. Let's get into it. Let's
definitely get into it. So, I mean, we do have a couple topics, right, Flemish? We got the Intel issue. We got Elden Ring. We got a movie called 8-Bit Christmas, which looks hysterical. And we got one of your favorite series, Total Warhammer, that is behind you, Warhammer 3. It's coming day and date in Game Pass, so Flemish is very excited about that. You know, another free game to play is more achievements for him. That's how he looks at it. Jay would be very disappointed with that. Yeah.
It's not really about achievements though for me, but okay. No, let's talk about that DRM stuff, Clowns, because I think that you read the article a little bit more than me and that you understand a little bit more. So talk about it.
Yeah, so basically there are some issues that are happening with these Alder Lake chips and Intel, and the problem is basically that some games are affected due to Denuvo, which is the DRM. It prevents some games from playing, on Intel. It prevents some games from playing on Intel. Now, Intel says the following games are affected on Windows 10 and above. Those listed should be fixed by a mid-November Windows 11 patch. So I'll list the ones that are in bold that are affected on Windows 10 above. That's Anthem, Bravely Default 2, Fish and Sim World, Football Manager 2019, Football Manager Touch 2019, Football Manager 2020, Football Manager Touch 2020, Legend of Mana, Mortal Kombat 11, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and Warhammer 1.
Okay.
And these following games currently don't work with Alder like on Windows 10, but should work if you upgrade your OS. I'm assuming they meant to Windows 11. And there's a long list here, so I'm gonna just say those as quickly as I can. Ace Combat 7, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, AC Origins, Code Vein, eFootball 2021, F1 2019, Far Cry, New Dawn, FIFA 19, FIFA 20, Football Manager 2021, Football Manager Touch 2021, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Just Cause 4, Life is Strange 2, Madden 21, Monopoly Plus, Need for Speed Heat, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I have no idea why that one's affected. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Shinobi Strikers, Soul Calibur 6, Starlink, Team Sonic Racing, Total War Saga 3 Kingdoms, Train Sim World 2, and Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Long list? Jesus.
Yeah, that is a long list, right? So, it's sad that DRM could break these kind of things. And hopefully they do get fixed, because there are people complaining about the Assassin's Creed games for sure. I've seen some of those complaints, and they're not very polite, let's say. A lot of people not happy about spending $50-$60 being able to go back to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, they don't seem too happy about this. It needs to be fixed as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely needs to be fixed.
Sure.
But let's move on to our next topic.
Yes.
And that is Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yes.
So I don't know much about this game, Flamish. I just know that some people say it's like, for some reason they compare it to Dark Souls, and I don't know why. But can you tell us a little bit about this game?
So basically, it's an awesome game plays like Dark Souls, looks like Dark Souls. Just it's now in an open world, so you can go wherever you want in that world. Explore a lot of different stuff, do dungeons, mines. There was a gameplay video that dropped, and yeah, it looks fabulous, man. Like this giant dragon that you fight in the middle of the gameplay segment. There's also a boss that we saw that looked with a lot of hands, basically, and long arms. It was amazing. It looks gorgeous, and yeah, I'm very excited for that one. And soon there's actually a network test for European, and hopefully I'm in it so I can give some more thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's hope you get in that and you can give some more thoughts. I honestly, I haven't really looked at this game or have had too much interest, as you know, I'm not a big, when people compare stuff to Dark Souls, I'm just not a fan of Dark Souls. I beat Dark Souls 2 thanks to some help from, people on Xbox. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have beaten the game. But, next topic, Flamish. What do we have next?
Well, the next topic is actually one of my favorite games, favorite franchises. It's Total War Warhammer 3. And we got the confirmation, and Xbox announced that they're putting it into Game Pass on February 17th is when the game launches as well. So it's awesome, right? I mean, you got this beautiful new game, and it's not even out yet, and it's coming to Game Pass on day one on PC only, because this PC a PC game with mouse and keyboard. And yeah, you know what to expect if you play Total War Warhammer 1 and 2. It's the third in the series. And yeah, it just builds upon what it does before, and just to add the content like the new Khorne faction, as you see in the background, with the Bloodthirster, and then the Kislev. I think it's the Kislev faction. I need a little bit more in the lore again, but yeah, it's beautiful, looks cool, and yeah, who doesn't want new Total War Warhammer, and that it's included in your Game Pass day one. Awesome. Best move.
Yeah, best move. This comes shortly announced after Sarah Bond tweeted about the Xbox Sega partnership for Azure servers. So some people out there, have speculations and rumors. We won't get into it, but I just wanted to make a point of that because all the articles do mention that, and we'll see where, what happens. But there is something very excited coming up in the pipeline that I'm very excited for. This hits me home as a kid. This really, really is awesome. And that is 8-Bit The Christmas Movie. That's coming on HBO, I believe November 24th. Correct me if I'm wrong, Flemish. He's reading quietly. But he is reading. I can tell you his thoughts
November
right now.
24th. Yes, It's actually coming this month. Yeah, it's the main actor, Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, he just tells a story about when he was a kid at this young age in the 80s somewhere, and yeah, it's all about that Nintendo. That's what it's all about. If you haven't seen the trailer, it released like yesterday. So yeah, go watch it, man. It's an awesome trailer. If you love everything retro, you're gonna love this movie, I think. I'm gonna be watching it. I think Clown's gonna be watching it. And even me, the guys from Renegades, where I'm a part of, do want to watch it as well, even graphic arts. So awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this, actually. So basically the premise is that Neil Patrick Harris kind of narrates his childhood about the ultimate game system, which was the Nintendo Entertainment System. And he gets some of it, in the beginning when he's explaining this to his daughter from the trailer. He kind of gets a date like 1987. And then he talks about, the one kid on the block who had the Nintendo Entertainment System, and they show everybody wanted to go to his house to play it, offering, cash and fish and whatever else, the guy might want, just to be able to touch the system. And they talk about how Nintendo was sold out at the time when it came out, and all this crazy stuff. I mean, it just reminds me of being a kid, because I had the Nintendo Entertainment System. My father got it, actually, thanks to some good friends at Toys R Us that held things for my father. So I got it. Well, I actually got it a little bit before the official release date, but hey, I don't know how that happened. It just ended up, and I played Super Mario Brothers, and I had Robbie the Robot, and I think it was Gyromite. Oh man, so this movie is just touching my heart and bringing back so many memories. And I think anybody else that was a kid in the 80s that just wanted to go to your friend's house to play video games, or if you had one yourself, you can relate to this. I mean, this story, it's just very heartwarming, and it's just going to give us a lot of nostalgia. And it kind of is going to explain to children today what it was like growing up with those kind of systems back then, like the Nintendo, and how great it was to have one in your house, and how cool it was, and how parents were sometimes against, some of their children getting the system and playing video games. Oh, video games will rot your brains. Oh, video games will make you lazy. There were so many different things that people used to say about video games that were obviously not based on facts or any truth whatsoever. It was just, just a belief that people had out of nowhere. But yeah, man, this I cannot wait for. Like, I want to call HBO and be like, yo, HBO, let me see this early so I can review it. Speaking of that, we have a friend on Twitter, Keith in the Movies, and I hope he gets a chance to review this, because I would love to read his review and see what he thinks, and see if it relates to his childhood at all. So shout out to Keith in the Movies. Yeah, man, check his stuff out. Keith in the Movies. Yeah. I said that enough so that you won't forget. Keith in the Movies. Keith in the Movies. Keith in the Movies. Alright, Flamish, what were you going to say?
Well, for me, it reminds me of even the time we live in now. It's always been like everybody wants a new console, and at that time it was Nintendo. Then for that trailer that we saw, right, for the movie. And yeah, everything goes crazy, of course, when everything is sold out. You want to do everything to get your hands on that console, or to even play it a little bit. So yeah, that's what it's about in the movie. I don't think it's particularly you're gonna see a lot about the 8-bit era. Basically, it's gonna be more kids movie with a lot of nostalgic elements, but not really too much game related. That's what I think.
That's what you think? I don't know. I mean, they talked about Millennium Falcon super cool on the walkie-talkie. When we were kids, Flemish, we used to have walkie-talkies like that. G.I. Joe walkie-talkies, Transformers walkie-talkies, and you couldn't go too far from the other person. But it would be so cool to be like upstairs and downstairs in your house and talking to your buddy on the walkie-talkie. Be like, where are you? I'm currently in your laundry room. I don't know why I'm over here, but this walkie-talkie works good. And then you try to go further, and then it's like, and it doesn't work at all.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I've just got the feeling it's more about the 80s and about gaming in general. But we'll see.
I'm gonna call you Millennium Falcon Super Cool.
You can call me Millennium Falcon Super Cool.
Do you get it?
I think I know the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars.
Yes.
I need to pick my brain sometimes.
Every kid liked the movie back then. Yeah, everyone I knew at least liked the movie. I'm sure obviously there were some Star Treks versus Star Wars back then. That was another hot topic, but we won't get into that debate. But anyway, for everyone checking us out, thank you for watching us again. Leave comments below, subscribe to the channel, like, bell, icon, share it out to everybody. Yeah, and let us know what you think. Any other last words, Flamish, before you go off to bed in Belgium land?
Well, no, not really. I have said everything that needs to be said. Go watch the video for the Rise of 5 review. I mean,
and he did. It. You know what? Credit to Flamish. It took him 12 hours to do that video. So
I'm tired.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching, and have a great night. And enjoy the weekend. Have fun playing Forza Horizon 5. If you got it, the early edition, it is a fun game. And see you next time.
See you on Monday. See you on Monday.
Monday, that's right. Flamish keep me to a schedule. Monday is when we see him. Oh, see you guys. Yeah, not him. See you guys. Oh, him. You guys will see him, but we'll see you guys. Later, guys.